Cookie all. Rolled 7-9, Blood Gaming 123010000 points and now has 265475000 points. Like and sub for a cookie, emoji love you gesture. Please be nice and don't be mean. Stream Elements bot running, emoji robot, learn how to customize the bot here, URL.
Stay focused on your workout. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Keep it going. Just like that. One more. You got it. Come on, man. Hands up. Watch the screen. Step out. Switch. Oh, train that, baby. Take that. I'm gonna keep coming. Screen coming. What's that? Switch!
Please be nice and don't be mean.
We always be ready.
The crisis in Ukraine has displaced thousands and left others in need of food, water, shelter, and medical aid. Project Hope is providing aid. URL. Don't forget to buy a membership to help out me and support the stream, and also support this channel by becoming a member today. All members G. In number 1 of all the games.
Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
And so it comes and goes.
And I bet you can never put your phone on DND.
No.
No.
I have the loudest ringtone.
Really?
You'll see.
What is it?
And the longest ringtone ever. It's the dun 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 dun. It's that one. I wish I could hear that every night, you know.
That means that you are meant for this job.
You have to really immerse yourself in it, and that's what I've tried to do my whole life is I try to dive all the way 100% in, so.
Well, tell me about how you got started in the business.
I got started because I loved basketball and I loved writing, so I played basketball growing up. I got cut sophomore year of high school, and then once you get cut, it's like you have to figure out what you want to do.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back. Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith, DeAnthony Melton out there with Cam Thomas. Then it's Sharp, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's MP in at the 3, the small forward. We know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match leads to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Well, this guy has got tremendous length and hops. Jared Allen makes it easy.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And here are the Cavaliers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
But you don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they have some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game
Please
you're going
be
to
nice
win
and don't
far
be
more
mean.
often than not.
Here's Melton after the made shot from MP. Offside Thomas. Poked away and stolen by Mobley. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
And Doris, this summer, the Cavaliers opting to make changes.
And, Kevin, a little bit of a surprise in this particular way. They fired their coaching staff, bring in a new regime. And think about it. You fire that group after you've made the playoffs 2 seasons in a row, and yet you still opt to go in a different direction. So a lot of pressure on the staff coming in. One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
And Mitchell drops them both. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Now, here's Melton. He's coming off a 25-point game against Boston. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Dorian Finney-Smith. Now Melton, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Outside Thomas, pocket 6. And that time, also a missed shot.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Garland finds Mitchell. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Still without a basket in the game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
And I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Melton. Karis LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Williams in for Thomas. Now, here's MP. He had 13 points in the win against Golden State.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency.
Substitution on the court.
Bogdanovich passes to Melton. Bogdanovich against Strus. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Cavaliers leading by 11, setting the floor for the Nets. DeAnthony Melton out there with Thomas. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Sharp in at the center, filling out the middle. And here's Melton. No scoring in this one. The pass to Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. Melton's shot is good.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Cavaliers shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. The wide open shot from Strus. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Sharp against Allen. Melton. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Garland with the bucket.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Melton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Garland. Chalk up 2 there. Garland's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's how you use the floater. Darius Garland gets into his bag.
Garland against Melton. Outside Bogdanovich. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. MP against Thomas. Here's MP, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the love from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Johnson's checked in. Melton finds Johnson. Garland against Melton. And Thomas has it in the corner. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Mobley dishes to Garland. Here's Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Nets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring the next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has... Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nets trail by 21. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's MP in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. A three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Nets. And not too long ago, Doris, there was such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible. Well, at 6'8". Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Mobley looking it over. On the wing, Mitchell. Banked in off the glass. That's 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here he goes. Here's Melton. Here's Finney-Smith. And the Nets, another 3.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Here's Mitchell. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Melton against Garland. The tray. Melton, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 17. And then Allen slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
On the wing, Melton. Guarded by Garland. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Max Strus is checked in for the Cavaliers.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, Max Strus.
Here's Sharp. Passes to Melton. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
Outside Thomas. He takes it in. A slam dunk by Thomas.
Cam Thomas is not the guy you want to open a lane to the rim because he will seize on that opportunity.
Mitchell passes to MP. Puts up a three. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. Nets trail by 17.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Thomas. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right.
Substitution on the court.
Melton passes to Bogdanovich. Melton feeling it out a bit. From deep, Thomas. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Bogdanovich. Thomas is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Sharp in at the 4-man position. Now, here's Melton. Outside Thomas. Oh, good with the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Melton. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
The Nets making a switch here. Finney Smith's checked in. Here's Allen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Thomas against Mitchell. Fires the 3. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, we know Mitchell can hurt you from outside the arc. The defense better recognize this moving forward.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The shot missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Bounce pass from Garland. Mobley kicks to MP. 3-pointer on the way. Another 3 for Cleveland.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And here's Cleveland. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Mobley outside. Mitchell kicks to MP. The three. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Allen.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Hard not to like how dynamic Garland is on the floor. He's a high-energy player who works hard to maximize his impact.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in.
What's up, man?
What's up? Yeah. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, man.
Points.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Jeff Gamer 916, you have 64100 points.
get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
I'm ready to go.
I'm just like that, huh?
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports and the Cleveland starting five. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's MP in at the 3. And for the Bulls, Williams and Vucevic are inside. Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
Ball surveys the floor. Over Garland. Ball no good. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Garland. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn. And down it goes. 2 points.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
And the basket by Horton Tucker.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and get people quality shots.
Lets it fly. MP no good.
Don't get close.
Horton Tucker with it. MP's there. Can't hit from in close. For Cleveland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
That was a good shot.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and coach said we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance to the paint from his defense.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Horton Tucker. 14 points his last outing. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Mitchell against White. And that one's good. Mitchell for 3.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume three-point shooter for a reason now.
Pass to Vucevic. And here's Horton Tucker, covered by MP. Horton Tucker with it. MP's there. The rebound by Allen.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Garland with the ball, guarded by Vucevic. The 3 from Mitchell, and Cleveland another 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 5. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. MP is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Ball against Garland. Ball passes to Dosunmu.
We just made it big on YouTube. Now we have one player with for 2K
Second
longer
chance
than
shot.
1 out.
Here's Vucevic. And he drops it in from the low post.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Garland, the pass to
Don't
MP.
forget to buy a membership to help out
To
me
the
and
middle.
support the stream, and also support this channel by becoming a
Allen
member
can't get it
today.
to
All
go.
members
The
too.
Bulls trail by 5.
Please be
Horton
nice
Tucker
and
with
don't
it.
be mean.
Now LeVert defending. Here's Dosunmu. And that one's good. Dosunmu's got his first points of the night.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
LeVert, that's good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Ball against Garland. To the paint. Great D that time from
Don't
Allen.
forget to
You
boost my
often
code
expect
in
him to convert
Fortnite
these types
me.
of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Your team is winning.
Back to MP. The 3 ball. Drains the triple. And now
The
an
crisis
8-point
in
Cleveland
Ukraine
lead.
has displaced thousands and left
Bulls
others
have
in
gone
need of
2 of
food,
4 here in the
water,
second
shelter,
quarter.
and medical aid. Project
Dosunmu,
Hope is
pass to
providing
Williams.
URL.
Good D by Mobley.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Here's LeVert. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Ball against Garland. Pass to Horton Tucker. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
My name on Instagram is 09876543211.
Garland against Williams. And Garland with the basket. On the assist by Embiid.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys
to buy a
who make
membership
plays.
to help out me and support the stream and also support this channel by becoming a member today. All members do.
That's a second.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. Hit a couple.
42, the Cavaliers, 54.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Williams and Vucevic are inside. Ball is out there with Kobe White. And it's Horton Tucker in at the small forward position. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
Nice
no
play.
doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
This is a huge night for Mitchell, and all he really does is score.
Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
That one's good for 2. Allen's got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Ball passes to Horton Tucker. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
And the shot is good by Garland.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Ball passes to White. Shot from 12. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There is an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances.
Here's White. Pass to Vucevic. And that time also a missed shot.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Chicago making a switch here. Azumu's checked in.
1 shot.
That's good from Garland. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Dosunmu with it. MP's there. How about the good rim of Ayo Dosunmu? You see it in his hustle play, but also his work ethic, RJ.
Yes, he continues to improve, B.A. The coach is training him to be shot ready. That's down and low. He's upping his volume and efficiency from long range.
And here comes Cleveland, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Back to Garland. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ball outside. No good on the three.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Ball against Garland. Pass to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Going inside and out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Craig comes in for Williams. And Giddey's. On the court for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. MP is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mitchell in at the small forward. Williams in the post. Allen defending. Rejected by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
Horton Tucker can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
To the inside. Here's Mobley, and there's a 3-second violation. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, the Chicago Bulls come to town, kicking off a homestand for them.
Looking at this stretch, they should have little issues beating most of their opponents. They just need to keep the intensity up and avoid playing down to their competition. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And that one drops.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
The Bulls trail by 14. It's Giddey on the wing, covered by MP. Williams against Mobley. Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. 4 on the clock. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Throws it up high, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Throw it up there and let the throw go get it. Allen, this man is a height machine.
Ball passes to Vucevic. Now here's Horton Tucker. Checked by Mitchell. Horton Tucker can't hit. Cleveland leading by 16. MP outside. Back to Garland.
2 minutes remaining.
Chicago grabs the miss.
2 minutes.
Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side, Horton Tucker. 1:46 left in the fourth. MP against Giddey. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mobley outside. From about 19, the offensive rebound. And Allen gets it to go.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
That's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Darius Garland.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
The Cavaliers lead by 18. Jerome passes to Wade. Here's Jerome. Giddey defends. MP up top. Pulls it. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
White, the pass to Smith. Here's Giddey.
Nice combo.
Yep, count it.
How about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. MP against White. MP way outside.
Nope.
Misses the deep three-point attempt. Now Giddey. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up.
88%. All right. See you guys later. See you guys later.